Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca, and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to discuss on some interesting update. We begin with Vitor Roque. In the recent interview, he speaks about Barca move Xavi, Lewandowski, Raphinha, Yamal, Ronaldo comparisons. We are going to discuss on that as we move ahead. Secondly, talking about the Negreira case scandal, as Barca president Laporta hits back at the scandal or allegations, of course, saying that they are afraid we'll win everything again. So, guys, as we get right into it in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. In less than 3 months, Vitor Roque could be donning the colors of FC Barcelona. The 18-year-old striker was signed by the Blaugrana during the summer from Atletico Paranense in a deal worth 30 million euros plus another 31 million euros in add-ons. However, due to financial fair play issues, the teenager's arrival was pushed forward to 2024 and he stayed put in Brazil. Now, the plan is for the La Liga champions to incorporate the unregistered Roque in January, which is seen as the biggest priority for the winter window. The 18-year-old Brazilian international recently sat down for an interview with Mundo Deportivo where he discussed at length his move to Barcelona and what he is looking forward to once he makes the switch. The past year has been very eventful for Roque, and looking back at how things have gone for him, the youngster said, "Yes, many things have happened, and I am very happy for the things that are happening. To have signed for a club like Barca is a source of great pride and a dream come true." Reminiscing the moment when his transfer to Barca was finalized, he said, yes, when I received the news, I was very happy. At first, I didn't believe it, but when it was said that it was official, and when I saw the proposals, the conversations, I was very happy and I shared it with my family. Everyone was very happy and excited too. It is no secret that Roque was on the radars for several top clubs across Europe, and he would have received a more lucrative financial package than at Barca if he opted to join them. But the striker made it clear that it was always going to be Barcelona for him, despite the possibility of earning more elsewhere, as he said. No, I always had the conviction that it would be Barca. I always had the will. It was always my dream, so it was always clear to me that I wanted to go to Barcelona. On why he was fixated on joining the Blaugrana, the winger explained, "It has always been my dream since I was a kid, and also my family's dream. Since I was a child, I've always watched Barcelona matches. They had Ronaldo, Romario, Neymar, also Brazilians, and now there is Raphinha. It was always my dream to go to Barcelona." Roque also revealed that before he signed for Barca, players like Ronald Araujo and Raphinha had been in contact with him and shed light in his interactions with them. He said, "Before the deal was even finalized, Araujo called me. First, he sent a message to Canobio, Uruguayan, and Vitor's teammate in Paranense, and told Canobio I should come to Barca. Come to Barca, come, and play with us. He told me. And then Raphinha sent me a message as well." Revealing the message from Raphinha, the youngster stated that they were waiting for me and that they were eager to play with me, and that when I arrived, they will help me adapt well. The Brazilian also shed light on his talks with manager Xavi Hernandez and sporting director Deco, as he said, "The first time Xavi called me together with Deco, and they told me that they were happy that I had been able to sign for Barcelona and that they were going to help me in every way possible as a coach and as a friend of the pitch. Roque is waiting for his move to Barcelona, no doubt, to go through in January, but insisted that he will stay calm and focus on Atletico if the switch is delayed until the summer. He said, in January, it would be very good for me to adapt and start the next season well, but if it doesn't happen, I will have a good head, calm, and prepare in the best way for the next season here at Atletico. These are positive talks that no, everything can happen in January, but if it doesn't happen, head well, calm, and focus here at Atletico. It is not easy, but I always try to keep a calm mind. I try to work every day. Now I am focused on recovering from the injury. I think that's the most important thing at the moment. Roca is currently sidelined with injury. With there being conflicting reports on his recovery timeline, the striker insisted that he is progressing well and that if things go as per plans, he could still feature for Atletico Paranense. Then moving on to the next story of discussion. After being charged with bribery by the investigating judge of the Negreira case earlier this week, Barcelona president Joan Laporta appeared for an interview on Catalonia radio and lambasted the recent developments. Initially, Laporta was not under investigations as the statute of the limitations for bribery and sports corruption stands at 10 years and matters from 2013 and onwards were being investigated as the case started in March 2023. But Judge Joaquin Aguirre changed the interpretation of the statute of limitations, stating that it goes back 10 years from the last act of the alleged crime, which is in this case 2018, and as such, he charged Laporta with bribery as he was still president of Barca in 2008. Of course, I understand that there are no grounds to charge me. Knowing the history of this charge, I had numbers to end up investigated, but there are no grounds and there is no bribery, there is no continuing offense. The prosecution described it as sporting corruption, but in no case bribery. The judge is forcing this whole story, an investigating judge. It is quite surprising. I am very clear that all Barcelona fans can rest assured that this case will end up being shelved. Further clarifying that the payment to Enrique Negreira's company was only for technical reports on match officials, Laporta said. There are two hypotheses. We paid money for services. It was paid by bank transfer and there were invoices. We presented 629 reports and 42 CDs. They were useful reports because they were used by people who needed to know this information. We have shown that there were reports documented with videos in some cases. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time. Bye bye.